In this video, I'm going to explain the difference between having good game and being out of shape and having good game and being in shape. And I've experienced both through the last couple of years, and I'll try to upload at least like a progress photo so you can see kind of the shape I was in at some point last year. I've fallen out of that shape. I'm probably about 15 pounds heavier, and I've also been in worse shape before, so I know what it's like to have good game and have confidence when you're out of shape, but I also know what it's like to do that when you're in shape. And so this video is going to be for two types of guys. It's going to be for guys that are maybe ripped, maybe you're in good shape and you don't understand why women still aren't attracted to you. Maybe you get initial attention and attraction from women, but after a couple dates it falls off and you can't keep them interested. But also, you know, maybe you are a guy that's out of shape and you're wanting to get into shape and you're lacking confidence because of that. And I want to talk about the difference and maybe you can pull some insights from this. So the first thing that is incredibly noticeable when you get in better shape, I'll just try to pop it up here like in this photo, is girls will noticeably be more attracted to you in person. And when you're at the bar and you're at, you know, the club, or you're even at a coffee shop, a bookstore, whatever, and you see an attractive girl, it's much more likely that she is going to open up to you and be more like, you know, looking at you more, kind of give you more signs that she wants you to approach. And that's just because you're looking better, obviously. If you're looking big and strong, if you look strong, lean, and powerful, people are going to look at you more. Not just women, but guys. They're going to ask too. And you don't need to be in crazy good shape for that. But I've noticed that right off the rip, women, when I'm in good shape, will hit on me more, and I have to do less work at the beginning. And so that is a really big plus. So if you're a guy that's like in good shape already, then you've noticed that. And if you haven't noticed it, then there's something deeper down. Like maybe it's like an addiction to porn. Maybe it's, you know, just lack of self-confidence. Maybe you don't have your money handled. Maybe you don't have any social skills, and so you don't know what it's like to get hit on. And maybe you've been getting hit on for a long time. You just don't know it because you're not interacting with people enough in the real world. But when you're in good shape, you get hit on, and girls make it easy. And I think I only noticed that because I had good game being out of shape. Because when I was out of shape, like right now, and like I have been in the past, like 3 or 4 years ago, I really noticed that I had to like go out of my way to be like, hey, excuse me, hi. And like, I had to really work my way into the interaction. Like the girl would be open once she realized that like my mouthpiece was good and I was like talking and, you know, talking my shit and I was really confident. Like once she realized that, she was like, oh, okay, this guy's cool. But it took a little bit, and when you're in shape, it doesn't take as much. And so I guess I should probably jump into like what good shape actually looks like, because you don't need to build like this crazy physique. Like you saw in that picture earlier, like I'm not in crazy shape whenever I am in good shape. I just have sort of a V shape to me. I have wide shoulders. I don't quite have like a tapered waist completely. My arms look pretty decent, and my legs look okay, and they're just kind of proportionate. And that's really what you need. You just need wide shoulders and to lose some body fat. Another thing that happens when you lose body fat is like this thing goes away, and you get a better jawline, and that's really important as well. Like having that sharp jawline is very powerful. And something that I've noticed is like it helps my confidence too. I'm definitely less confident around women when I'm out of shape, especially when I'm not taking action. When I'm not talking to a ton of girls all the time, it's a lot harder to get into good shape, or it's a lot harder to be confident when you're not in good shape. And so that's really like the first main takeaway is like when you're in good shape, girls will check you out more. My second takeaway is that a lot of times when you're in good shape, it becomes easy to let girls pass that don't give you very obvious signs that they want you to approach them, but maybe they just didn't see you, and you could miss out on some really cool opportunities and miss out on some really awesome women just because you're out of shape, or just because, you know, they don't give you like those signals that they want you to approach, that you're used to because you are in shape. And you can also use being in shape as an excuse to, like, well, you know, I'm getting like first dates, I just got to wait till I find the right girl, when, you know, you're not actually keeping the attraction in the long run. This is something I noticed with some of my more like successful type clients, like guys that have money, guys that are in good shape. These guys, they will get, you know, the first 3-4 dates, maybe even date the girl for a couple months, but then the relationship falls apart, and it's because they get a big ego about the girl that they're attracting, when it probably had a lot to do with, you know, their initial attraction and their physical appearance. And once that wears off, that's when the test of the real man comes in. And their communication skills just weren't on point. They didn't know how to flirt with a girl that was like their girlfriend. They only knew how to flirt with a girl they just met. And they didn't really have a lot of that in place. Maybe they would even stop going to the gym because they found the right girl, and they'd lose their ambition, they'd lose their mission, they'd lose their vision and their purpose. And that's something that I've noticed has been a big problem, sticking point for a lot of my clients. And at least the ones that are like in good shape and let that get to their head, or they don't even recognize it as like an advantage. And I think that is a really important thing to know, is like, if you're gonna get in good shape, dude, you need to be prepared to stay in that good shape. Like, it is a lifestyle. You should be in good shape. Like, as a man, you should be physically powerful. You should have physical stature. Like, the girl wants to be small compared to you, and you need to be building up that masculine frame. But at the same time, you have to know that, like, it's something you have to keep, because attraction, and this is something that I don't think guys understand, attraction doesn't stop after you first hook up with the girl. It never stops. You have to keep your girlfriend attracted. You have to keep your fiance attracted. You have to keep your wife attracted. You have to keep women into you and chasing at every stage in the relationship, or else it will get stale, and she'll get bored, and she'll want to leave, or she just won't like you as much. And you don't want a relationship where your girl loses respect for you. You don't want that. I've had relationships in the past where that's happened to me. It's happened in my current relationship, and I've had to like fix that shit immediately, because it does damage. Like, you have to have like multiple weeks of being on point after like falling off for a couple months. You have to have multiple weeks straight of being on point before things get back to normal, and then you don't want that to happen again, so you have to stay on top of it. And so it's so important to stay in shape. You should be working on this stuff. You should be working on building your body. But at the same time, you should also be working on how to talk to women. Because like I said, I have clients that are ripped, I have clients that are jacked, and it doesn't help them because they don't know how to talk to women. And I need to help them with that. I've had guys pay me good money to come into the program and learn how to communicate and really connect with women, because they've never done that before. And they're like really attractive guys, like 6'1", like 215, 200 pounds of like muscle, right? Like really like good looking dudes, like fucking giant chest, giant shoulders, small waist. Like, I've had guys come in like that, and they make good money too. Like, entrepreneurs making good money, you know, multiple 6 figures a year, and they have like material possessions, all that stuff. And it doesn't help them make longer lasting, deeper connections with women. And so the moral of the story is that, like, does getting in better shape help you? Yes, you should be getting in better shape. There's no reason you shouldn't be in the gym, because it makes you feel better. When you go up to a girl and you need to feel good enough to talk to her, you need to feel like a guy that's actually putting in the work to be a better man. And then you don't have to fake it. You don't have to fake being confident. You know, I know the feeling of faking being confident, and you can do it for a little bit, but it doesn't work in the long run. You need to have some actual momentum on your side, and going to the gym is such an easy way to build momentum. Your body's so important. So you need to be building your body, of course, but you also need to be going out and getting experience talking to women. You need to talk to women. Like, this is not just one thing. that you can go out and work on, like, okay, I'm gonna get ripped and then I'll talk to the girl. Okay, I'm gonna get ripped, and then once I get ripped, I'll talk to the girl, and then once I talk to the girl, then I'll make more money. Or I'm gonna go get ripped and then I'll make more money and then I'll talk to the girl. It's like, no, you need to be doing all of this stuff. You need to pick the 5 things in your life that are like really, really important to you. So like your body, your career, your family, getting better with women so you can actually make connections. Maybe pick 4 and then do things every day that are in alignment with that, because you need to do something every single day to improve yourself. Because at the end of the day, like all the tactics and strategies I teach on this channel, none of it matters if you don't fix the man inside. You need to fix the man inside. The man inside needs to be on point. You need to be, even if you're not on point, you need to be working to be on point. Because honestly, I'll be real, working to be on point is about 90% of the battle. You know, you won't start to notice girls checking you out until you're in actually good shape. But before that, you know, you'll have the confidence of a guy that's getting checked out all the time because you're going to the gym. You know you're putting in the work. So that's really what I want to talk about this video is you should be going to the gym. Yeah, you should be getting in better shape. But also it won't save you from like... It won't save you from your bad social skills. It won't save you from your bad communication style with women. And I think that's incredibly important to understand. So that's really it. If you want to join a brotherhood of 1,600 plus men, down below in the description, there's a link to a page where you can opt in to get a free 4-step guide to magnetically attracting women with your words. And inside of that, you will get access to the 600 member group. It's free. It's in the description. If you want to join that brotherhood, do that. If you are new, like the video. If you liked it, comment and subscribe. Like I said, if you are new. So anyway, guys, I'll see you I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.